to the next. It won't
So,
stop
so
us.
I'll kick us off.
Okay.
Would you be shocked? And I think we talked about this before. Would you be shocked if the Titans don't pick Cam Ward in number one? And if you're shocked, would that how would that make you feel? When we see Angry Hawk, what do you got?
Yeah, it would be it'd be shocking if we didn't draft Cam Ward. Yes, I would be because we have to, in my opinion, we have to have expectations of a team. I can't continue to expect them not to do what's needed. You know what I'm saying? That's not, if you run a franchise like that, then you don't need to run a franchise. So I would be, yeah, that's my opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, yeah, I would be shocked if we didn't draft Cam Ward. And I'd say I'd be even more shocked if we end up drafting Shedeur Sanders. I say that because there's been a lot of attention towards Cam Ward. And so, I'd be shocked. And if we did, I'd be like, wow. I wouldn't be shocked like upset. I'd be shocked like, wow, we got Shedeur. Whoa. That's why I'd be like, wow. I'd be like that. But if we did not draft Cam Ward, I would be shocked. I'd be upset. I'd be surprised. I'd have all of that because if I felt if Will Levis was decent enough, I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be like, it's cool. I understand. Even if we drafted him, I understand that. But I think Callahan is in his last leg right now. He's only been on the team for 1 year. But I think we've seen enough of Will Levis. Will Levis is an NFL quarterback, but he's not a franchise quarterback. I think right now that's what you need. We're not picking up any other free agents. And that's quarterbacks. We've picked up free agents. I would be shocked if the Tennessee Titans did not draft Cam Ward at this spot. What about you, Jacques?
I think we talked about that. I said no, I would not, because I think I've mentioned this on several shows. My trust in the team is at an all-time low. And it would not shock me. It'll be the most Titan thing that they would ever do is to pick. And I think you would tick the fans off because there's a set of fans that still want to trade the pick, right? Imagine if you didn't even trade the pick and you picked maybe an Abdul Carter at that spot, or Travis Hunter. And those spots, you really think, you sit back and think, okay, you pissed the fans off on two folds. The fans that wanted a quarterback and the fans that wanted to trade down.
Yep.
None of this would surprise me. And I'm going to tell you why I lost my faith in them. The A.J. Brown trade really did it for me, right? And just a lot of stuff like beyond that was like, okay, I'm not shocked anymore. I'm not in awe anymore. I would be almost like an empty feeling, if that makes sense, right? It'll be more of I don't have any more anger in me. I don't have any more shock or awe value in me. It's just like, okay, what's next? At that point, you would start to hear me really complain and point to the finger at leadership. Be like, leadership is horrible. You would that's the accountability. And then Brian Callahan might as well go and start packing his bags, get your ass up out of Nashville, go find your next position and role, and let's start this thing over. But I'm telling you, man, if you want to sell, put butts in these seats, because I'm hearing things about these ticket sales, and Hawk, I'll talk to you later about that, but I'm hearing certain things that it's not going the way they think it's going. And so if you want to jumpstart this franchise, get the fans going. I've even seen people say, man, if we get Cam Ward and Luther Burden in the second round, I'll be at every game. When I hear stuff like that, that tells me fans are excited. They want something. They want something new. And if the quarterback doesn't pan out, do it again. Take a chance. I respect the Cleveland Browns. They are the most weirdest run poor franchise in the NFL, but one thing they're not afraid to do is pick a quarterback at number one. If they pick a number one that year, and if they need a quarterback, they're going to do it. They don't care who it is. They're going to do it. The Titans, on the other hand, we've done it with Mariota and Vince Young. I think those are the only two.
Jake Locker.
And Jake Locker. But I'm talking about like the number one, the highest, right? When we were number one, number two, whatnot.
Yeah.
But I think when we got Vince, we were number three. I think we picked number three.
Number
and
three.
then when we got Mariota, we picked number two. Yep. And when we got Locker, it was 10.
Yep.
And so when I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, that's cool. But, hey, at least we tried, right? We tried. So I'm hoping, I'm praying, I'm like, hey, do the right thing. It's simple. Everybody's telling you in the media. And I'm going to tell you, if they don't draft Cam Ward, Hawk, that's just going to make the media we're going to be the laughing stock of the league for a long time. We're already laughing stock because we traded A.J. Brown. And now people are starting to discover, because, a lot of people don't follow the Titans like that. We traded A.J. Brown. it was a big deal to us. Think about this, Hawk. It was a big deal to us. It was national news, but it didn't get a lot of publicity. But now he won the Super Bowl and he's got this star on him. Oh, everybody's revisiting this trade. Like, oh, that might be the dumbest trade ever to do. So you'll just put a more stench on this franchise. And I think you'll have a lot of people who start trying to pitchfork outside the training facility at Amy. And it won't go well. So just, if Titans, if you're listening, please just do the common sense. It's called common sense. Organzi, you come from the Kansas City Chiefs. Y'all draft with common sense. Please, I beg you, please draft with common sense. Don't do nothing stupid. A Brinker runs the show. I get it. Don't let your boss get you fired.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, for sure. Said hell of a point, Jacques. And like I said, I totally agree with the fact you keep drafting until you get it right at quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the only way they would look like geniuses if they end up drafting Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter and they're Hall of Famers, they ball out, and Cam or Shedeur don't do well. But we don't know that. We can't tell the future, right? All we can know is right now, and we can't tell the future of next year. When people say don't draft a quarterback this year, draft next year, hey, I don't know where we're going to sit next year. We don't know what quarterbacks will be available for us next year. Exactly. They have an opportunity right now at this moment at the number 1 pick in the draft. They got it right now.
Exactly.
For sure. Yep.